Happy Sunday, y'all. It's such a beautiful morning. I made my coffee and thought, oh yeah, let's go outside. We'll do our little daily devotional with the sun rising behind us. Yeah, so nice out here. Happy Sunday. I hope y'all have something really magical planned, like nothing. That feels like such magic in my day. It's not gonna happen. No, that's not gonna happen. I have a family reunion, and I sit back here in my backyard. I'm like, oh my gosh, all these things need to be done. And I sit in my house, and it's, oh my gosh, all these things need to be done. So, whatever. It'll get done. Let's do our daily devotional this morning from Courage to Change. October 12th. I needed my husband to get sober so that we could live happily ever after, because I couldn't face the ugly disease that overshadowed every aspect of our relationship, and I couldn't face the emptiness I felt in my own life. It was so much nicer to think about a future of bliss if only he would change. In Al-Anon, I had to unlearn a lot of romantic nonsense in order to find a satisfying life in the here and now. When my husband and I separated, my fantasies crashed, but with the support of the program, I learned to look to myself for happiness and to my own real life for enrichment. 2 years later, when my husband and I reunited, I had to unlearn a new illusion, this time about recovery. My idea of health was now based on living alone. I had to learn to find a balance between taking care of myself and being there for my partner. I had to learn to love again. Today's reminder: recovery can involve as much unlearning as learning. My security cannot be based on learning the rules, because once I truly learn them, they change. With my higher power's help, I will find some security in being exactly where I am today. The 12 steps of our program have led me to a faith in God today, which is based on acceptance of the world as it is. I no longer agonize over how the world should be. A quote from As We Understood. Well, that one was pretty good. Pretty good for me. I woke up this morning with some things on my mind, and it's interesting because it kind of relates to this reading in the fact that, I realized that I always told my girls, like, one of these days you'll wake up and you won't feel that way again, as they're like dealing through things in life. One of these days you'll wake up and it will just be different. You just, your heart won't be as broken, and you'll realize that, whatever. And I've come to that place, and so in exchange, in trade for that, what I have found is this reflective period to say, okay, if it's true that the people in our lives are mirrors to us, they're a mirror to what we believe about ourselves, and they are a mirror to what we need to learn, or whatever it is. If we believe that the people that are in our lives are a mirror to reflect back to us ourselves, which I do, then I need to go back and look at all of those moments of reflection and what those were and what's to be done with them. So are those things that I love about myself that I want to nurture and expand? Are those things that, maybe not, that I want to reevaluate and unlearn, or learn a new way of doing things? So I'm kind of in that reflective period right now, and using that as a tool, which is a beautiful thing. And again, I'll come back to probably over and over in that reflection. Though I have to look at the behavior of the other person to see their reflection, it's not about the other person's behavior. It is about me. So that behavior, again, if I believe that they are reflecting what I believe about myself, or what I need to see or learn or unlearn about myself, then it's not about them anyway. It's a reflection for me. It's a gift to me, really, so that I can fully see myself. And that's kind of what I'm processing through right now. And then today is my family reunion, which is fun. sometimes I have to like get myself in the like, okay, I'm gonna be glad I went, right? Because like I said, I look around, I'm like, I have so much to do, and I could stay here and just work on all of it. But the thing is, the people in our lives are the things that we, they're valuable. Like I could literally hire someone to come take care of everything that needs to be done in my house. But I can't hire someone to stand in the place of the people of my life, right? So I can't hire someone to come replace my mom for me. I got one of those. And valuing the time that I spend with her is important. And this is her family, and it's important to her that I'm there. So I'm sure she's done lots of things for me, right, that were important to me. So anyway, I'm going to my family reunion today, and also October kind of marks the start of holidays in our calendar year. And it used to be like, oh, it's so exciting, so wonderful, but it's not that for me anymore. So I am aware that there's a lot of emotion and a lot of things coming up for me, because this is the start of holiday season. If you've been to Branson, or like me, worked in Branson for too many years, then you know that like, okay, Christmas songs are about to start playing, and it really just does mark the beginning of the holiday season, which I would really like to rewrite that story. So I feel like I'm in the process of rewriting a lot of things in my life, and it's just interesting. It's interesting that the slate has been cleared and I am truly alone. Like, not alone like I don't have people, but I'm truly alone in this space, so that I can look at my own life and decide what I want to have, what I want it to be, I guess. So, yeah, good reading, nice reading. Beautiful morning. I hope you guys are doing something fun today and enjoying this weather. I got to be by the lake yesterday for a wedding, and I got to see so many friends this weekend. It was just really crazy. It was really crazy and so much fun. And I just said I was in Branson for too long, but the truth of it is I met some really great people in Branson, and I miss them and I love them, and it was so much fun and so good for my heart and my soul to see them. I saw friends that I hadn't seen in years, had dinner with Valoris, and I haven't seen Valoris in so long, and it was like I just saw her on Tuesday. It was just such a beautiful, beautiful thing to know, to have it reinforced that when you truly love someone, when you have a genuine love and connection with a person, it doesn't go away. It doesn't go away over time or space or any of that. It is still there. And so it was fun. It was so much fun to connect with people this weekend and to be a part of the love story of Neve and Lindsay. What a beautiful family they have. What an amazing support system. And beautiful, beautiful love. It was great. I needed it. I did. And I'm grateful. So I hope you're feeling the love today. I feel like the birds are singing to us. Yeah. Have a beautiful day. See you later.